Hello, folks, this is Jeopardy here, about to do my second reduction gameplay of Jeopardy for the PS3. If you saw my last gameplay, I finished in second place with 11,100, and my run came to an end. Let's see if I can start a new run for the game this time. There's me. Player 2 and Player 3.
And now, here is the host of
Alex
Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
What are the categories?
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories.
21st century history. Alright, recent history. Celebrities, okay. Made to measure. Alright. Art for art's sake.
Art's sake.
The plane. Finally?
And
Catching some Z's with Z in quotation marks.
Quotation marks.
We're still catching with Z's for 200.
Each defender guards a section of the playing area in this system of sports defense.
What is zone defense?
Okay, player 1.
Yeah. Catching some Z's for 400.
This Italian squash can be eaten raw, steamed or grilled, or baked in a sweet bread.
What is zucchini?
It's player 1.
Yep. Catching some Z's for 600.
Please, two-word term for the weightlessness experienced by astronauts in orbit.
What is zero gravity?
It's player 1.
Yep. Catching some Z's for 800.
Let's go to the clue crew for this next clue.
It's the point on the celestial sphere vertically above a given position.
What is a zenith?
Player 1.
Yes. Finish out catching some Z's for 1,000.
Player 1. Lozi people moved to higher ground during the annual flooding of this African river.
What is the Zambezi River?
Okay, player 1.
Yes, I swept through that category. Made to measure for 200.
Again, player 1. In Asia, use a goo if you want to measure a cup of this for an electric cooker.
What is water?
Yes, player 1.
Oops. Oh no.
Any other takers?
Oh! Couple noodles, I think. I think there's noodles.
Here is what we wanted. Rice.
Oh, rice. Okay. Didn't know that. Made to measure 400.
Of about 30, 50, or 100 inches a year, the Earth's average annual amount of precipitation.
What is 50?
Player 1. That's
Not 50. It's probably 100.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
What are we losing streak here? Player 3. 30. Oh wow, 30. Oh really? Quite a lot of rain.
Okay, let's get back into this.
Made to measure 600.
You make the next selection as we take a nibble if you want 4 of these binary units of computer code.
What are bits?
Let's hear it, player 1.
It's a bit? Yes! There you go, I got my 600 back. Made to measure 800.
This unit equals 4 inches when measuring an equus caballos.
Horseshoe?
We're talking about hand.
Oh, hand, okay. Finish our made to measure for 1,000. Ooh, did it double. I'm not too sure. I'll just go for 1,000.
Give us a wait. And clue. Nellis Air Force Base has 70,000 solar panels, which produce 15 of these units. 25% of the base's summer power.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Even so, you are still in the
Still,
lead.
it's okay.
The correct response. megawatts.
Megawatts. Okay.
Player one.
The plane for 200.
The first commercial plane flights out of the United States were in 1920 between Key West and this nearby country.
What is Cuba?
It's player one.
I know Key West is in Florida. Yes. That plane for 400.
Player one. In 2004, this airline introduced non-stop flights between Newark and Changi Airport.
I'm gonna go for it. Say what is JetBlue?
It's player one.
That's not JetBlue. Delta? Delta Dawn? No. Should have gone for that one. I didn't really know it.
Anyone else?
I wasn't too sure about it.
Let's hear it, player three.
Player 3. Singapore Airlines?
Right you
Oh,
are.
okay.
Player three, where do we
That
start?
plane for 600.
Flying at the then incredible speed of 575 miles per hour, the Boeing
707
707 began commercial flight service in this decade.
If I want to take the guess, I would probably say the 1950s.
Okay, player two.
1960s? Oh no.
Anyone else?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going for it.
Here's the response we were looking for. The 1950s.
I would have been right.
Player three, back to you.
That plane for 800.
This U.S. company created the venerable DC-10 jetliner.
It's not Boeing. Player 2.
Player two.
McDonnell Douglas, yeah.
That's right. Way to go. Hey, you're on.
That's out of the hole.
Player two. Where do we start?
Finish up that plane for 1,000.
The first commercial passenger transatlantic service was by Pan Am in 1939 between New York City and this French port.
I don't know, so I'm not going to answer it.
Player two.
Player 2. Marseille? Yep.
You get to pick again, player two.
21st century history,
In
200.
2001, she became the first lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York.
Who is Hillary Clinton?
Player one.
Eso, yes. 21st century history for 400.
Player one. This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history.
What is Katrina?
It's player one.
Yes. 21st century history for 600.
Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005.
Pope John Paul II?
Player one.
Oh no, wait. No, not John Paul Jones. John Paul II. Yes. The 3,000 now. 21st century history for 800.
This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs.
I was trying to get how to say the Department of Labor.
Here's the response we were looking for. Homeland
Oh,
Security.
Homeland Security. Finish up the 21st century history for
In
1,000.
2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance.
I'm not too sure about this one.
Let's hear
Player
it.
three. NORAD? No.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
She's in the negatives. I don't know.
Here's what we wanted. NATO.
NATO, okay. North American Trade Organization.
Player one.
Celebrities 200.
This host of American Idol was born in Atlanta in 1974.
Who is Ryan Seacrest?
Let's hear it, player one.
Yes. Celebrities 400.
Was Brit signed on to play for the LA Galaxy soccer team in 2007.
Who is David Beckham?
Player 1.
Celebrity 600.
Please. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
Borat portrayer Sacha Baron Cohen studied history at this British university, named for a river crossing.
What is Oxford?
Okay, player 1.
Oh, no, it's not Oxford.
Anyone
Should've
else
that
care
one.
to try to come up with a correct response?
There's a name for a river crossing. Player 3.
Player 3.
Leeds? No.
That's incorrect.
You didn't further down the
Any
hole.
other takers? It's
Player 2. Cambridge. Okay.
Player 2. You're in command.
Celebrities
before
for 800.
Continue, right? Before he was James Bond, he was Alex West in Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Who is Pierce Brosnan?
Let's hear it, player 1.
One of my favorite actors. Oh no!
Anyone else?
It's either him or Sean Connery.
Player 3.
Player 3. Daniel Craig?
Right.
Oh, okay. Not a whole now she's
Player 3. Where did
even.
we start?
Celebrities 1,000.
She was nominated for a 2011 Teen Choice Award for her role as Adam Sandler's assistant in Just Go With It.
I don't know this one. Because I didn't watch Just Go With It.
Here's what we were looking for. Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. Okay.
Player 3.
I'll say for 200. Only one clue left. One category
Mount
left.
Rushmore, a depiction of 4 imposing bovines, was sculpted by Jim Victor from this dairy product.
I'm gonna take a guess and say what is
Player
cheese.
1.
Cheese. Oh
That's incorrect. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
no. I don't think it was milk. But I don't think you could sculpt milk. Player 2.
Yes, player 2.
Butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Player 2. You're in
I'll say
before
for
we
400.
continue, right? A room full of silver balloons that move with the air currents is a highlight of this pop artist's Pittsburgh museum.
Who's Andy Warhol?
Player 1.
Yes. I'd say for 600.
If you donate $135 to his sanctuary, you can own a painting signed by this Tarzan co-star.
Not going for that one. I don't think it's Johnny Weissmuller. Player 2.
Player 2.
Bubbles. No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Player 3.
Player 3.
Cheetah?
Good.
Okay. Probably one of the animals.
Player 3. Make a selection.
I'd say for 800.
Who else but this Iberian would paint giant flying demitas with incomprehensible appendage 5 meters long?
I do not know this one.
Here's the correct response.
Salvador Dali. Last clue, I'd check for
And
1,000.
last clue for $1,000. This rap artist and his wife Jean-Claude used more than 1 million square feet of fabric to wrap the Reichstag.
I don't know this one.
Here's the response we were looking for. Christo.
Krista. Okay, so the Jeopardy round, I'm gonna leave with 2,400.
Okay.
Player 2 is in the last second place with 1,400.
Means that player 3 will go first.
And player 3 is the last place with 600. They don't Jeopardy to clues double and 2 doubles.
In these categories.
U.S. bodies of water. Okay. Characters in literature. You picked a fine time.
The
1920s. What a TV character. And finally?
And
Medals. Okay.
Player 3.
We're gonna start with the 1920s for 200, 400.
On January 7th, 1927, transatlantic phone service began as the president of AT&T called this world capital.
This is what I do not know.
Here's the correct response. London.
Okay. I was not gonna think that. I was thinking Paris.
You get to pick again, player
1920s, 800.
Chicago gangster Dion O'Banion, who started the practice of lavish arrangements at mob funerals, had this civilian trade.
I do not know this one. Nope.
Here's the correct response. Florist.
Florist.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Medals for 400.
Pricier than gold, it's the metal of Jennifer Lopez's albums and of her earrings at the premiere of El Cantante.
What is platinum?
Player 1.
Nope, not Play-Doh. Platinum. Yes. Medals 800.
Player 1. Sarah?
By studying seismic waves, scientists concluded that the Earth is made up of 4 layers: the crust, mantle, a liquid outer core, and a solid inner core, made mainly of this metal.
I think it's iron, but I am not too sure.
Player 3.
Aluminum. No, it's not aluminum.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I'm trying to say iron.
Player 1.
I don't think it's copper. Yes! I think I tried it. I was right.
Player 1.
Metal's 400.
Antimony gives strength and hardness to this metal, so you don't have those mushy bullets.
I don't think it's copper.
Okay,
Player
player
2.
2.
It's not iron. I already said it.
Any other takers?
I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I don't think it's copper.
Here is what we wanted. Lead.
Lead. Okay. Metal's 1600.
Brass is an alloy of copper and this. The more this, the less malleable.
If I was to take a guess, I would say silver.
We're talking about zinc.
Zinc. Finish our medals for 2000.
Please. To withstand the pressure over 14,000 feet down, the submersible Alvin's hull is this metal, about 2 inches thick.
Nope. No clue.
Here's the correct response. Titanium.
Titanium. Let's go back to
Player 1.
1920s for 1200.
Competition from the new Chevrolet spurred Henry Ford to introduce this new model in 1927.
What is the Model T?
Let's hear it, player 1.
Oh
Any other
no.
takers?
Probably the Model B.
Here's the response we were looking for. The Model
The
A.
Model A. Okay. 1920, 1600.
Fresh out of Columbia University in 1923, he debuted at the age of 20 with the New York Yankees.
I would say Babe Ruth, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going for it.
Here's the response we were looking for. Lou Gehrig.
Oh, Lou Gehrig. Good thing I didn't say it, but I would have been wrong. Finish on 1920s,
This
2000.
evangelist made plenty of headlines in the 1920s, like in 1926 when she claimed to have been kidnapped.
Player 2.
Okay, player 2.
Amy said from McPherson? Mm-hmm.
Player
That's
2,
the gap in
you
the lead.
start.
What a TV character for 400?
Well, golly. He left his job and home in Mayberry to join the Marine Corps.
I don't know this one.
Here's what we were looking for. Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle.
You get to pick again, player
What a
2.
TV character for 800?
On the Addams Family, he was married
This
to
one I know.
Morticia,
It's my last name. What is Gomez?
Player 1.
Who is Gomez, I mean?
That's it.
What is he with Captain's 1200?
Ronald was the first name of this Star Trek character, played by Walter Koenig. Player 2.
Chekhov? Okay. Now he takes the lead. Me, I would have said
Let's get
Ryder.
back into this.
What does he with Captain 1600?
During a dream sequence, it was revealed that this Richard Dean Anderson character had the first name Angus.
Who's MacGyver?
Yes, player 1.
Oh, no.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay,
Player 3. Mannix? No, it's not Mannix. I think it's MacGyver.
Anyone else? Let's hear it, player 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say.
Player 2. Pick again.
What is he with Captain 2000?
Hardcore fans of Gilligan's Island know that this character's real name is Roy Hinckley.
I think it's the Professor, but I'm not too sure.
Let's
Player
hear it,
2.
player 2.
Skipper? No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with
I don't
a
want to
correct
risk it, so I gotta
response?
run. I'll be in the negatives. And I don't think I'll get my way out. Player 3.
Okay, player 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I would've been right.
Back into it now.
Now she's out of the hole.
All right, let's get back into this.
U.S. bodies of
Player
water,
three,
400.
Admiralty Inlet and the Hood Canal are the two main branches of this irregular inlet in the northwest corner of Washington State.
I don't think it's Chesapeake Bay.
Let's
Player
hear it,
3.
Player 3.
Puget Sound, yeah. That's what I thought it was.
Please pick again. Player
U.S. bodies of
3.
water, 800.
Although only about 1.5 square miles in area, Lake Conneaut, south of Erie, is this state's largest natural lake.
No, this guy, I don't know. I'm thinking it's Michigan, but I don't think that's it.
Here's the response we were looking for. Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. See, I would have been wrong. Good again.
Player 3, back to you for
U.S. bodies of
our
water,
next
1,200.
selection. The Gila River joins this river near Yuma, Arizona.
I don't think it's the Mississippi. Not going for it.
Here's the response we were looking for. The Colorado.
Colorado.
You get to pick again, player 3.
U.S. bodies of water, 1,600. Oh, one of the two daily doubles. You wake up to 2,000.
Player 3, you're in last.
You went to
place.
650,
So,
okay.
What'll it be? Here is your daily double clue. One of the world's longest multiple arch dams helped form this state's Grand Lake of the Cherokees.
Oh, I guess New Mexico. Oklahoma?
That's
Yep.
right. Player 3, you pick
Finish
again,
up U.S.
please.
bodies of water for 2,000.
This river that connects Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie provides part of the border between Michigan and Ontario.
I was like, I don't know.
Here's the response we were looking for. The Detroit,
The Detroit River. Two categories left. Which one are we
Player
going to go?
3, back to you.
Captains of Literature for 400.
This treacherous pirate in Treasure Island has a pet parrot named Captain Flint.
Is it Blackbeard?
Yes, player 1.
It's not Blackbeard. Long John Silver? Captains of Literature for
Player
800.
1. Deion
Oh, no.
Sanders knows this term for the evening hours when the largest audience is available for TV.
I know it anyway. It's prime time. What is prime time?
It's player 1.
Yeah. Then we go back to Captains of Literature for 800.
Please pick. A gray spider named Charlotte brings about a series of miracles to keep this pig from the butcher's knife.
Who's Wilbur? This is from Charlotte's Web.
Player 1.
Yes, now I'm tied for the lead. Oh no, I'm in the lead now.
Player 1.
Captains-
Estimated at around 30 years, It's accepted as the average period between birth of parents and their offspring.
I don't want to pick, you pick the fun time for 800.
The correct response is a generation.
Generation, okay. Let's go with the characters and learn to
Player
1200.
one. Sarah will present this clue.
The traditional masks of comedy and tragedy were used by characters in ancient Greek drama. They're thought to have represented the twin sides of this god of wine and revelry.
I don't know. Player 3.
Player 3.
Apollo?
That's
No. Now she's in the whole $50. Oh no, she's only has $50.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Player 1.
Guys, there's
Tom
1600.
Sawyer saw him murder Dr. Robinson in the cemetery and testified against him in court.
I don't think it was Huckleberry Finn. It might have been some different character. Player 3.
Yes, player 3.
Injun Joe? Yeah. But I didn't say Huckleberry Finn, I would have been wrong.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
Categories
Player
to
3.
2000.
Make us a...
Oh, the other daily double.
The second daily double. Player 3, you're in last place, but here's an opportunity to catch...
Let's go into the maximum, 2000.
Your daily double clue. This E.L. Doctorow title character joins Dutch Schultz's gang as a 15-year-old in 1930s New York City. You are now...
She said Billy Bethpage. And now she's back first place by herself. You picked the fine time for 1200.
The time just before sunset or after sunrise on a movie set. Or a former LA Lakers late-night talk show.
Player 3.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Magic Hour, okay.
Select again.
1600, you picked the fine time.
We had pleasant sensations learning about the era of this, which covered President Monroe's 2 terms.
Player 3.
Yes, player 3.
Good times?
Sorry.
Oh.
Any other takers?
I don't know this one.
Here's the response we were looking for. Good feeling.
Good feeling. Finish off the last clue.
And
You
the
finished,
last
you picked the
clue,
fine time for 2000.
$2,000. This longest division of geologic time doesn't have a fixed period. In astronomy, it's 1 billion years.
I think it's a light year, but I'm not going for it.
Here's the correct response. An eon.
Eon, okay. So after the Jeopardy round,
Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after
player 2's
this.
gonna leave at 3250. I'm gonna take it for 3200, and player 2 is the last place for 3000. It's a very close game. What's the Final Jeopardy category?
Category.
Authors. Oh, okay.
You need to select your rating.
I have to go for all of it.
Here's the clue for you. Chapters in a 1914 novel by this author include Jungle Battles, His Own Kind, and The Call of the Primitive.
I think it's Rudyard Kipling.
And your response?
Edgar Rice Burroughs.
And this
Oh, he got it.
will add how much to your score?
Looks like I'm gonna have to do,
What did you put as your response?
I said Rudyard Kipling, that's wrong.
And that will lose.
Gonna do a third final redemption for this game, folks.
Did you come up with the correct response?
Yep, she said it.
How much do you add to your
What if I would have lost anyway? I would have lost by like $5. I lost by $100.
Congratulations, Larry Free. You're the winner.
Alright. Stay tuned for the third and final redemption for this game, folks. Bye for now.